really curious about. That's what we're really curious about at Justice in the Body. Health has kind of become this thing. It's become a commodity that you have to buy, you have to purchase. You have to, and there's lots of really, really intense images out there of kind of like the cover of, Vogue, or the cover of, Yoga Magazine and Downward Dog. And the trick about those is that it doesn't kind of show the whole array of what health can be and what health is really about. And for us at Justice in the Body, health is really self-defined. And if it's abs, or if it's tomatoes, or if it's smiling, like, that's a sign of your health. And the tricky thing about the commodification of health is that we've sort of unconsciously given over our sense of well-being a lot to the mainstream. We sort of are bombarded all the time with, if I'm a smoker, then I'm not healthy, right? Right? Like, how many messages do we get about that now, right? And so all of a sudden, I'm not healthy, and then that's going to make me feel bad about myself. So there's a lot of things that are telling us what's healthy and what's not healthy. And frankly, us at Justice in the Body, we actually don't think that's particularly helpful, because shaming or good and bad doesn't take into account the whole person and what a person might be dealing with, and the choices of why they're making them, or why they're making the choices to smoke or to do what's seemingly unhealthy behaviors. So we're really interested in a more holistic perspective of choice and access, and how does a person define health and wellness in the biggest sense. So if you can think about health as an ocean, health is a broad, beautiful, clean, brilliant ocean. And then there's some things that we might want to have on our ocean, like health insurance. Like, I know I want health insurance. If I break my arm, I want to know, I can go to the hospital and not have a $25,000 bill that is going to basically take away my income for the next, whatever. So on the grand ocean, what are the things in your sense of overall health that you want to put on that ocean? Because our body is always in a state of health. It's always moving toward a state of health. It's actually a natural state that we all have. And we're being told that it's not all the time, that we need certain things. And the truth is that we're deeply naturally healthy. And if you're sitting in this room and you can walk around and you can smile, there's a lot more going right than going wrong. And you're a lot healthier than not healthier. And that's really exciting to me, Because if I start to think oh, I smoke, and I'm unhealthy, but I'm still doing all these other things that are meaningful to me or whatever, I can still be healthy. I can still feel like I got agency in the world. We don't have to take these little things and start to to just get smaller with them and feel like, oh, I got to work on all these big things about me. The ocean of health is always present in our lives. If we're alive, it's actually we are healthier than not healthier. Right? I mean, that's the cool thing. So we start with health. We are starting right there. So we have a room full of healthy people and a city full of healthy people. And that's a beautiful thing. So at Justice in the Body, we're just exploring holistic health. We're exploring the intersection between social justice, and we're exploring the intersection of that and access, believing that everybody should have access to what they need to sort of fulfill their own self-definition of health. So we offered 15 classes a week, all by donation.